All right, so now that we've recorded our information from when we did not cross over, we're going to reset and we are going to do this again with crossing over. So I'm just putting my chromosomes back together, same way that I did before. My chromosomes are with their same match. So now I've got 4 copied chromosomes again. This time, we're going to go through meiosis, and we are going to cross over. So, in meiosis, we would start off with interphase, where we cannot see our individual chromosomes. And then we'd do prophase 1, where we can see our individual chromosomes. The nuclear membrane, poof, disappears. And we're going to make tetrads. Just like before, I'm matching my A through H chromosomes together and my J through R chromosomes together. Okay, so I've just gotten them really close together. And this is what happens in our cells, that the matching chromosomes come together. But this time, we're going to do crossing over. And what that means is that our cells here, or our chromosomes, are bound so tightly in these tetrads that sometimes they swap pieces. So you're going to need some scissors. So I'm going to have these be so close together that this one is getting the little G and H. I'm just going to, and this one got the big G and H. Okay. And then we're going to have it swap again. So maybe up here, this tip got so close together that I'm going to swap these. You can pick wherever you want to swap. When you do swap, though, make it an equal swap. So if you cut the A and the B off of one, make sure you swap the A and the B off of the other. It doesn't always happen like that in nature, in reality, but that's getting to the next step about genetic disorders, which we're not ready yet, if we had some unequal swapping. So I'm gonna swap again. And I can even like swap things I've already swapped. So I'm gonna swap here. All right, so don't forget about your other set of chromosomes too. So I need to do some swapping over here. So maybe I'm gonna swap these. Maybe I'll swap those. I'm going to swap one more. The other side down here. Feel free to pause this video if you still need time to do some swapping and some taping. But once you have done your crossing over, now we're going to continue on with meiosis. I'm going to go a little faster this time. So here we are finishing up prophase 1 with our crossing over, and we're going to do metaphase. So here we are in metaphase 1. And then they're going to split into anaphase 1 and then telophase 1, chopped into 2 cells. Now we're going to immediately go into prophase 2. And in prophase 2, we can see our individual chromosomes. We're going to get into metaphase 2. They're in the middle, and I'm kind of having to pile mine on top of each other just to stay in my field of view for my video. Then after metaphase 2, we're going to have anaphase 2, and this is when the chromosomes split, the centromeres come apart, and we get individual chromosomes splitting up, going one to each side. And then we're going to see anaphase 2 leading to telophase 2 and cytokinesis 2, and we're going to end up with 4 cells. And let's look at the genotypes of each of our 4 cells. So let me arrange these so that you can kind of see them. And this is what we're going to write into our other 4 boxes on that page. These are the genotypes with crossing over. So let's see what I've got. So in one of my cells, I've got big A, big B, big D, big E, big F, big G, big H. Gosh, that one didn't change at all. And big J, big K, big L, little m, n, p, q, and r. So that's in one of my cells. Yours is probably different. In another one of my cells, I've got little a, little b, little d, little e, little f, big G, big H, little j, big K, big L, big M, big N, big P, little q, and r. Another cell, I've got big A, big B, little d, little e, big F, little g, little h, little j, little k, little l, big M, big N, big P, big Q, big R. In my last cell, I've got little a, little b, big D, big E, littles F, G, and H. And I've got big J, little k, little l, little m, little n, little p, big Q, and R. What do you have for yours that you did?